Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidas a un nuevo episodio de Bellas. Yo soy Cindy Rivera.
Y yo soy Alejandra Salgado. Bienvenidos. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, pues, so today the honor of this episode is for women, right?
Of course.
Porque ya se va a acabar Women's History Month on March 31st. And by the time this episode airs, ya va a ser abril. Pero just a reminder that, yeah, our History Month is over, pero we're chingonas every day.
Every day. Cada día del año.
No nomás el mes de marzo.
Así es.
Yeah, and it's sad to say, pero March 31st también isn't not only the last day of Women's History Month, pero 24 años cumple Selena de haber fallecido.
I know. Una ídola mía. What did Selena mean to you growing up?
Oh my God.
Because to me, she was, she was everything. She was an idol, an entrepreneur, and someone that I can relate to, when I would see her on TV.
Yeah, definitely. So when she died, that was in 1995. So yo tenía apenas un mes. So I think she became an idol to me as I grew older. And it's crazy because a lot of these young girls who didn't hear about her when she was they were little until they grew up, and then I started listening to her because my mom had her CD. We always put her CD in the car. I was maybe like in elementary school, and that's like when you become obsessed with Selena.
Yes.
And then once you're older, you kind of start learning of all her accomplishments, like not only her music career, but all the accomplishments she's made as a Latina. Us being Mexicanas, like it just gives you so much. Like, yes, una mexicana que logró todos estos grandiosos logros, winning a Grammy for the best Mexican-American album. She opened her own boutique and salon, and it's incredible to just listen to her accomplishments.
She was a very, very talented individual, gone way too soon. But the moment she did share with all of us in her public, she was just kind of like heroic to many of her fans. A lot of people were very upset when, the news came out that someone in her inner circle actually killed her. But despite all of that, her accomplishments and her legacy still lives on, which I think is very important, especially for newer generations, niñas chiquitas, they know who she is. And that's just to say que an idol like that will never end.
Yeah, definitely. And even after her death, a lot of her singles, her albums were like number ones, like charting on the charts.
Yeah.
And even like Cardi B, at least recently she performed in Texas.
Oh, and same stage, right? Same arena.
Same arena. And like she said she was inspired by one of her outfits by Selena.
Yeah.
And Selena Gomez has even like paid tribute to her, and other big celebrities who Selena has been an inspiration to them.
Oh, of course. She was ahead of her time with her bustiers, In her time, it was like unheard of, and so she was the first one to pioneer that, and to see that fashion is still living up. And it's just, you see a little bit of Selena in a lot of artists nowadays.
Yeah, and every Halloween you get some celebrity dressing
up
as
Selena.
That purple dress, that iconic purple dress.
Oh my God,
from her performing at the Astrodome in Texas. Like, it's iconic. She's iconic. So,
she is iconic.
Es inolvidable. So rest in peace, Selena Quintanilla, and she just keeps living. Like, you never forget her.
And she will always live on, and so will her music. So
yeah, definitely.
That's good.
Yeah. So that was like a definitely trending topic that we wanted to focus on because Selena is so major. So we're going to go a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to just talk more about important women in our lives. And we're going to read a few comments from your guys from Instagram sharing what women has inspired you. So we'll be back.
Stay tuned.
Hola, bienvenidos de regreso. Gracias for tuning in. So now we're going to share some fellow gals DM'd us to share who their inspo is. So, tú primero, Cindy.
Okay, I had a follower tell me that a person that inspired them is Beyonce.
Woo-hoo!
Queen B. And I definitely, it sticks with me, right? Because Beyonce is another entrepreneur. She's great. The way, her music goes, it's all about women empowerment. I know every time I have to go to the gym, run some errands, or get energy to do something, I always bless Beyonce because she
run the
makes me
world.
feel a certain type of way, and that women run the world. So I definitely agree with Beyonce being an inspiration.
Yeah, definitely Beyonce is, she's the boss. She's the boss bee.
She's the boss bee.
All right, Mr. Follower Linda, shout out to Linda. So she said her inspo was Jenny Rivera. You know, growing up a single mom and also going through domestic abuse, she has found inspiration in Jenny Rivera's music and her attitude. She does not, well, rest in peace, the way she was before, no le importaba la opinión de los demás. Ella hacía lo que ella quería, no F's given, and salió a triunfar. Like when she started singing, people didn't think she had a good voice. She received so much backlash.
But it's that message beyond her lyrics that stayed with her audience, that resonate with them, you know. As you said, Linda was a domestic violence survivor. So seeing that there's someone in the spotlight who has been in the same situation as them kind of like instilled hope in them. So she definitely did that.
Yeah, definitely. And her music is just, it's
legendary.
It's legendary.
Yeah.
Y bueno, pues Cindy, for you, there's just so many inspirational women out there who are just keep making so much change. And even in our own family, like everywhere, there's amazing women. Who for you would you say is your inspiration or has made a change in your life, or just someone you feel like has impacted your life positively?
You know, there's so many incredible women that surround my life that it's really hard to choose one, but I have to highlight the person who brought me into this earth, my mother. Wow. My mother has been a huge triunfola. Like we've gone through so much in our life, and she's just been the rock of the family, the glue of the family when everything goes crazy. She's the humblest person I know. It could be crazy out, but she will remain, you know, calm and assertive, and her cooking is the best. So shout out to you, mommy. Huge influence to me, and because of her, I feel that I am the woman that I am today because I have a great role model to look up to.
Well, that's amazing. Shout out to Cindy's mom.
What about you?
Oh man, I feel like there's just so many women out there. It's hard to pick, especially because maybe you have one woman that motivates you for your career wise.
Of course.
One for like body goals, like, you know, health wise, like someone for this. Yeah. But for right now, someone who is inspiration to me is Gabi Natale. She is a journalist. Well, actually, she's more than a journalist now because she created her own network, her own. She's one of the few women who owns her own studio, right? So she produces her own show called Super Latina on Vini, and she started just like a warehouse. She started herself. She painted it herself, and she did the grind work. Yes. And she's just her book El Círculo Virtuoso, which I'm reading right now. Nice. So Gabi Natal is definitely my inspiration because she didn't give up. She didn't let limited beliefs stop her from achieving this dream she had, you know, creating her own studio, her own TV show. She's a triple-time Emmy winner award for her show that she created, obviously with the help of other people as well, but she created that herself, and she's nominated for a fourth time again. She's nominated for a fourth Emmy.
Look at her.
Yeah, so she's amazing. I can list all more stuff,
I know,
but she's definitely my current inspo because she's amazing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, and I agree with what you said. You know, there's different women that come into our lives at different stages, different chapters, and they each teach you something new. So, I mean, the list goes on. It's very hard to just pinpoint one person, which is why, you know, Women History Month is, you know, an inspirational month to highlight all those hardworking women in this world.
Definitely, yeah. And then shout out to all these women who have, like, you know, they're out there like trying to get their business to grow. You know, they have this dream and they believe in it, and it's maybe starting small, but they're there. They're trying, and they're trying to make it. So shout out to all you amazing women. No se den por vencidos porque es muy fácil to listen to other people's opinions, to get down. It's okay to have your down days where you're not motivated, but
listen to some Beyonce and get back up.
Yes.
A seguir adelante.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And it's good to work with women like Jackie and you, Cindy, because you know, help each other and
of course,
you know, help each other grow, and just it's important to have that connection to keep growing, you know?
I see it.
So I think that's going to be it for our show today.
Yes, that definitely is. Stay tuned for our next episode, and please continue to let us know what women has inspired you.
Yeah, so feel free to comment or DM us and tell us, díganos, is there a woman out there who you think we should interview, who should be on this show,
and why?
Yeah, tell us who and why, and we'll be happy to look into it and reach out.
Yes.
And we don't discriminate any kind. They don't have to own their own business. Maybe you just feel like they deserve this platform, or they have an idea, they're making some kind of positive change. Whatever it is, you let us know.
Así es.
Yeah. So I was your host, Alejandra Salgado.
Cindy Rivera.
And stay tuned. Bye.